uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Fires to the big fella. Turning on the Jets. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Strickland. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. How about this? They go empty 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Using his feet. He's inside the 15. Wide open spaces. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the... Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
So Wake Forest offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
It's complete on the right side. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hernandez. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught, close to the marker, it's Vick. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Oh, better look out. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll run the toss. Got room to work. He's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the fullback. There he goes. It's a running room. 10. All the way in for the touchdown.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal thanks to the big fella.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Off to the races to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Tyson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Steps away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williamson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
And he's got a touchdown. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Got his man on the right.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is free. They recover their own fumble. How in the world the offense avoid that disaster? The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And they turn it into a defensive score. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The give to the fullback. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often, and usually don't go far down the field. But nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. This is a design run.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got his man quick. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Grabs it in the middle. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. starts the drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hernandez. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Vick. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Down the pitch. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. And if that's a play on the option, the quarterback would like to have that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The give to the big fullback. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And the Demon Deacons buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He's got an open man. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Vic. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. He leaves it with his back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
Well, it wasn't a lack of effort by the quarterback there on that design run. He tried to stretch out and get the first, just couldn't quite make it.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Strickland. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They want that clock to run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The RPO, it's complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Taking it the other way. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Wait. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Dances away. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Looking for space to the left. At the 40, there he goes. What a way to pick up the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. pass. It's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll run the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Keeps looking downfield. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. On the move, it's Strickland. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch?
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late